Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, I got two posts here I want to share with you, some great news here. So we've got HBAR Tata who says, a new Euro stablecoin just landed on Hedera. EURW by New Rails has been minted on mainnet, a one-to-one Euro-backed electronic money token issued by an EU-licensed EMI. This is big. Regulated Euro IBANs and direct SEPA access, native fiat stablecoin mint and redeem, brackets no middlemen, fully segregated reserves, redeemable one-to-one, built for fintechs, RWAs, treasuries and global payments, settles in seconds on Hedera with predictable low fees, team from HSBC, Macquarie, Stripe, Binance, Checkout.com and Alipay. EURW bridges traditional European banking rails and blockchain native settlement, exactly the kind of regulated real-world infrastructure institutions have been waiting for. Okay, so I've got here a thread also by Marco Salzman. So I've told you guys before, real good guy here. I like his stuff, and if you do want to follow him, it's Marco Marco Salzman. That's SALZMANN80. So feel free to give him a follow. And he's put this post out: EURW on Hedera, when regulated euros finally go on chain. EURW going live is not a stablecoin launch. It is the tokenization of regulated electronic money, designated for Europe's MiCA framework, on Hedera. This is infrastructure, not hype. EURW is issued by New Rails, acting as a licensed electronic money institution, in brackets EMI. That single detail changes everything. This is not crypto native money. This is existing Euro issuance capability extended on chain. Each EURW token is backed one-to-one by Euro reserves, held under a regulated framework. Full redemption rights, no algorithmic mechanisms, no balance sheet opacity. EURW is legally redeemable electronic money, just represented as a token. Under MiCA, EURW qualifies as an electronic money token, in brackets EMT. That implies issuer accountability, strict reserve requirements, consumer protection, regulatory supervision. Most stablecoins cannot meet this bar. EURW is designed for it. EURW is initially issued on Hedera, and this choice is deliberate. Regulated money does not optimize for maximal decentralization, speculative composability. It optimizes for finality, predictability, throughput, governance, compliance compatibility. Hedera's hashgraph consensus delivers ABFT grade security, deterministic finality, low predictable fees, high throughput at scale. These are capital market requirements, not DeFi preferences. That is why Hedera keeps showing up in regulated pilots. Crucially, EURW does not bypass the banking system. It extends it. EMIs remain compliant. Euros remain euros. Settlement becomes programmable. This is how blockchain integrates into finance without regulatory friction. The real value of EURW is not payments alone. It is what becomes possible after. Compliant on-chain settlement, euro-denominated RWAs, regulated liquidity rails, institutional-grade treasury flows. EURW is a base layer, not an endpoint. Most crypto narratives start with tokens and ask regulators to catch up. EURW starts with regulation and uses Hedera to make it scalable. That inversion is the signal. If you want to understand where enterprise crypto is heading, watch what launches quietly, not what trends loudly. EURW on Hedera is one of those moments, and it just went live. Shout out to HBAR Tata who caught this first. Appreciate you sharing the signal early. Respect. So yeah, HBAR Tata is another great influencer on X as well and Twitter. So HBAR Tata, you know what? I'll give you a quick shout out as well. What's your handle? Your handle is at HBAR Tata. That's TATA. Okay, yeah, look guys, put beautifully there by Marco. I have to be honest with you, this is big, and you know, like I've said this numerous times, but a lot of people downplay stablecoins, but stablecoins is the entry into crypto. It is. So as much as you may be thinking, well, you can't really make money with stablecoins. Look, stablecoins is probably the biggest and, for now will be the biggest step within crypto, because what will most likely happen at some point is companies will start accepting stablecoins as methods of payment for things. So, for example, if you want to pay your energy bills and things like that, it will become a thing where, you can also pay with crypto. And the most logical form that they'll accept as payment first will be stablecoins. Why? Well, because they're stable. So they're not going to worry that if they get the payment out of you at one point, it's not going to change within an hour and then suddenly be worth a whole lot less. Now, yes, obviously there's the chance that it could be worth a whole lot more, but that's the thing. It's the gamble, right? You don't know where it's going to be. And so they're not going to want that volatility. They're going to want to know that the actual money that you send in is the right amount of money. And so a stablecoin will obviously achieve that because it's basically pegged to a dollar or whatever the native fiat currency is. So yeah, look, this is a huge thing. And one of the other things that I saw as well, I hope I haven't lost where it was here, regulated Euro IBANs and direct SEPA access. That's very big with payments. That's very big because within the banking system, IBANs are very, commonplace in terms of making payments and stuff like that. And SEPA is a type of payment. So the fact that they're saying that this will be integrated within those flows, that means that when they're actually making, standard payments via like Swift and things like that, it means that within a SEPA payment, they will be able to use this stablecoin. Very, very impressive there. Also, MiCA compliant. That's a huge thing because, as you know, obviously the MiCA regulations are now in place. So they've got to try and make sure that it's compliant. Obviously, that's great that it already has accomplished that. It's a huge thing, guys. It really is. Like, we're not going to just downplay this. Like, it is a massive thing in terms of adoption, and so this is going to be something that just continues to add to Hedera's usage and Hedera's volume. It's a positive. It's a huge positive. And there's going to be more stablecoins that come. I think a lot of networks will have a lot of different, stablecoins on there because each one are going to want to get as much adoption as possible. And stablecoins is going to be, as I say, for a lot of people, it's the safe point because you're in crypto, but you're not investing in an asset and stuff like that. So if you want to just get your feet wet and just get used to it first, just playing around with a stablecoin is probably the easiest thing. But I think obviously that can lead you into the actual investment aspect as well, right? So it does leave that door open for the opportunity for things to, for things to develop in terms of getting more involved with crypto and speculating, right? So absolutely massive thing here, really great stuff to see. And, we'll definitely keep an eye on it, but this is just going to add to more institutional adoption. This is one of those things where you can see, institutional adoption off the back of this, enterprise usage, that kind of thing. Yeah, definitely. I can easily see that. So yeah, very positive here. I'll keep an eye on this, and if I have any updates, I'll be sure to let you know. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Take care.